This guy's name is Noah Sampson. I can't even remember how I came across this, right? But it just looks like he's got 400,000 subscribers. Only 99 videos. That's less than half the videos I got. He's got a video here that looks like it's about Palestine. This podcast hates women, about Fresh and Fit. Black pill content is disgusting. Black pill content is strange. Destiny doesn't know what genocide is, so he's going at Destiny. And for some reason, I thought that Destiny guy was a bit right wing because I see him beefing with Fresh and Fit a lot, but then he's also on their podcast all the time. He's just a bit of an alternative voice. But someone pointed out to me that he's not left wing at all. Let me just be clear. I use these terms left wing and right wing all the time just because they're words that people use. I don't actually care about that shit. I don't really even. I mean, I guess I consider myself left wing, but just going by the definition of it, right? I don't care about it as like a group or whatever. Society hates single men, apparently. TikTok acting is getting worse. Oh gosh, that might tie into the stuff I was talking about earlier, right? Anti-woke TikTok. I'm in.
Hey.
Alright, so here we go. Noah Sampson, anti-woke TikTok. We're going to do a reaction to this. Please like, comment, and subscribe. This show is SJW Live. And I'm trying to find content that is a bit more left-wing because I'm just constantly responding to right-wing and far-right and alt-right nutters on YouTube and just in their algorithm. So I'm assuming this is a bit more on my side of things, but I don't know until I press it. It could be a complete parody.
Welcome back to the show. On this show, we spent a good amount of time chronicling the creepy little critters of the anti-woke world. Anti-wokeness, what is it? Well, it's the antithesis to wokeness. Okay, but what is wokeness? And well, that depends on who you ask and what time in history it is. The word woke as a political term rose to prominence as part of the Black Lives Matter movement in the mid-20s.
Big. Alright, look. And I don't agree with this straight away. I mean, I'm going to have to look into this and check. Obviously, this is from somewhere, right? Because I constantly point out to people that the word woke is a black cultural term to mean to be awake to racism and white supremacy, right? And that the way racist white people have flipped it is a completely racist action. And someone said to me, yeah, it started with Black Lives Matter, but now it means this. Like a racist person argued that. And I was like, Black Lives Matter? Are you having a laugh? Black Lives Matter is recent. Woke as a word has been around long before that. Yeah, so it just shows how everything these guys attack, they attach as far as race, like anti-black racism, they just attach to Black Lives Matter, and they think it doesn't go further than that. They think anti-racism just started with Black Lives Matter, like you idiots. But so he even just said it there. I think he's wrong on that. Maybe I am not working out the timeline in my head to how far back Black Lives Matter was, but nah, that doesn't make sense to me. But it doesn't say it here either. Look, woke is an adjective derived from African American vernacular English. Yeah. AAVE, another type of language after the one we learned about earlier, meaning alert to racial prejudice and discrimination, beginning in the 2010s. Yeah. Beginning in the 2010s. So when did Black Lives Matter start? We'll just solve this right now. When did I should do this stuff on the screen rather than here. Well, here I am now. I've started already. When did Black Lives Matter start? July 2013. So even there, I guess beginning of the 2010s. Yeah, nah, it's late. It's later. No, beginning in the 2010s, it came to encompass a broader awareness of social inequality. So that's when other people, liberal white people, started using it, stuff like that. So it's from before, it's from way back, man. It's nothing to do with Black Lives Matter.
2010. It was used as a descriptor. It is. The word woke as a political term rose to prominence as part of the Black Lives Matter movement in the mid.
Rose to prominence. I'll let him have that maybe, but I don't think so. I think by then the word woke was already destroyed.
Mid-2010s. It was used as a descriptor of someone who is aware of or awake to injustice, especially racial and social injustice. In recent years, though, this term has been co-opted by conservatives and anti-feminists to mean, in essence, stuff that we don't like. This includes everything from gay people to climate change to BLM to just really any vaguely left or liberal thing. That's all woke. It's woke. And with anything that's going on anywhere and in of the world or inside the world, this ideology, anti-wokeness, can be found on TikTok. That's what we're going to look at today, some viral anti-woke TikToks with some questions in
Here
mind.
we go.
What are they saying? What do they mean? And how do these ideas relate to other stuff in the world? Okay, strap in, like the video, and close your eyes because it's time to go to sleep. Good night. This first video is titled, Spot What's Wrong with This Viral McDonald's Ad. Okay, I'll try.
This McDonald's ad has 126 million views. Spot what's wrong with it.
She then plays a McDonald's ad that features a family sitting at a table and eating McDonald's. They're very cute. I think they're cute. Sue me, okay? And then she says this.
I know what you're thinking. There's nothing wrong. But that's sort of the point. There's no transgender dude selling you a tampon. There's no drag queen selling you rainbow apparel. There's no tuck-friendly swimsuits.
Whoa, hey, dude. What's up? What's going on? Most normal transphobe. Why would a McDonald's ad be selling tampons or swimsuits? That's a rhetorical question. They wouldn't. She just wants to. She's transphobe.
There's no tuck-friendly swimsuits. They're not going through a divorce. The dad is not depressed.
What? What, man? What is this?
They're just a nuclear family having wholesome fun. However, this has become incredibly rare, and we are no longer advocating for this.
We are no longer advocating for this. I mean, it sounds like.
How is that rare? How is it rare to not have trans people in an advert? Like, I don't watch television with adverts, but I'm sure we could pull up the adverts and list all of them and see how many trans people are in an average advert, and it's not very high.
You are doing actually just that right now. You and all the other 10 trillion goblins that made the same video talking about how this is the first time you'd seen a straight couple since you came out of the womb.
Someone commented and said, McDonald's single-handedly fixing the declining birth rates. Facts.
Facts. It's a fact that I'm getting my wife pregnant because I saw a burger commercial. Thank you.
We need some major corporations here to stand up for traditional values, because guess what? We deserve representation too.
The target audience here is obviously people who feel like all advertising and media is woke now. It's refreshing for them to see an ad that has nothing wrong with it. The implication there being that there's something inherently wrong with trans influencers in ads or rainbows on clothes or whatever. She hit him with the dehumanization, Ray. You go get him, girl. The trouble with this narrative, though, is that obviously there's a big selection bias going on. Every time a commercial or a show or a movie has some form of diversity, these guys freak the fuck out very loudly. This creates an ecosystem where every occurrence of like a black mermaid or a gay cartoon character or a trans-inclusive ad campaign, these stories all get blown up, and then that compounds the narrative that everything is woke now. Despite the plethora of movies and shows and ads and media being released during that same amount of time that features just straight couples or white people or whatever. But you know, ultimately, the ultimate question is, who cares? Who cares? Thank you.
An issue, why?
Alright, what's this guy's name again? Let's just put his name up again. Noah Sampson. So cool. As I thought, Noah Sampson is one of the goodies. He's a good guy. We're going to continue this video. I might even write this video out because I'm enjoying it. I've been going for 3 hours. I've never done that before in one go. I went for 3 hours once and a bit more and it got disrupted in between. I know I've lost quite a few of the people who was watching earlier on as well. But it's all good because I'm just trying to make as many reaction videos that I can chop up and upload later as possible. So all my followers are going to see this later on. They're going to see all of this chopped into a load of nice reaction videos. I'm going to carry this one on, and maybe we'll finish after that. Maybe we'll do one more. Maybe we'll go to 1 in the morning. Who knows?
Why you're against abortion and why you're against transgenderism is because you're a misogynist, okay?
First of all, I'm not a misogynist because a misogynist is someone that puts down women. I exalt women to their rightful role.
I've seen
women
this.
are supposed to be women, not men.
I exalt women to their rightful role. Okay, so, where's that role? It's below me. Huh. And I get to choose it. Right. And they don't get to. Alright, man. And also, no trans people. Yeah, cool, man. Oops.
Every time somebody says that a woman is equal to a man and does what a man could do, and you're actually abusing and denigrating women.
Hey, new type of abuse just dropped. Equality, equal rights. It's a classic Darvo tactic.
You're putting down women by saying that. So you're actually anti-women. I'm pro-woman.
Ooh. Got him.
Says you. That says you. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's the one thing I always say when it comes to women's issues. Listen to women. Yeah? Don't listen to men. Listen to women on women's issues. Yeah, and I don't mean the one woman that speaks like all the men and has all the narrative that they have. Like the one example you can find, same with race issues, listen to black people. Listen to Muslims on Islamophobia. That doesn't mean the one Tory politician you can find who's Asian and who speaks against all of this, who they want to join reform and can see she's a right-wing extremist. That doesn't mean that one example. And don't, like, he's just a man standing there speaking over women, telling them what they're supposed to think.
Hit him with that Umo reverse card. Sometimes the real misogyny was the friends we made along the way. Now, I wouldn't consider myself authoritarian by any means, but I think gender content street interviewers should all be rounded up and put into a hole. A big hole in the dirt in the woods. Put them all there, toss in some handheld mics and ring lights and let them duke it out. Let them discover how to ask questions in the most annoying way that's humanly possible, and then study it as a warning of the apocalypse. Whoa. Stop right there. Before we continue the video, we need to talk about today's sponsor, which is Lilo. Some people say no nut is a great.
No, we're not gonna do that, bro. We're not gonna do that. Sorry, bro.
Purchase. Plus, they got all sorts of makeup. All right, booty blast interlude over. Let's get back to this damn video. Bye.
I don't know what the hell that was. Yeah, no discrimination, but because I flicked through that, I have no idea. I guess when I watch this and edit, I'm gonna pause and see. But woke woman gets destroyed. Whenever, look, listen, especially with the word woke in there, whenever the word destroyed gets destroyed is in a headline and it's always from right-wing nutters, you can always guarantee that it doesn't happen in the actual content of the video.
Has a gender.
God doesn't have. Got all sorts of makeup gifts you can receive with your purchase, which is great for the holidays, for gifts for friends and family. All right, booty blast interlude over. Let's get back to this damn video. Bye.
Who's to say that God has a gender?
God doesn't have big biceps and facial hair. The only reason we say he is because we don't have a personal neuter pronoun.
God does not have big, strong arms and a coarse, bushy beard, and tall, broad shoulders, and a wide, muscular, hairy chest. He literally does not have any of those things. Literally doesn't.
God is not an it. God is a personal being who loves.
So God is a person?
Personal being who loves you. It's pretty good news, isn't it?
Well, some people would disagree with you. But
why would someone say, ah, shoot, God loves me? I hate that.
I love the idea that this woman is woke for disagreeing with this guy in the most polite way a human possibly.
Yeah, I can't even tell what the hell. I don't see where this is woke and anti-woke or anything on this video. Like, it's just a religion conversation, right?
She's like, well, you know, I disagree with you.
Well, some people would disagree with you.
Woke. Triggered SJW. Get it.
I guess, yeah, because you're saying God's not a man or whatever, but yeah, I mean, that's conversation I heard before I heard any of these woke and anti-woke conversations.
Fellas, is it woke to ask a question? Love that bit at the end as well where he's like, who could possibly deny God's gracious love? Listen to this lady.
Why would someone say, ah, shoot, God loves me? I hate that.
And it's like, well, people who don't believe in God, right? That's not very important necessarily. How did that get laughs from the audience? I don't know. They're inside of a large church. Who knows?
Phobia is rooted in racism, so you are a racist.
If you work out strictly for appearance-based reasons, you are fat phobic.
This is what I'm talking about when I've mentioned the weird overlap that sometimes occurs between conservatism and fitness content. I don't know what this Goggins guy's politics.
I don't know what he's going to say here either, but I have noticed this connection as well. There are some weirdo gym guys on social media. I can't remember that. Oh, we got to do a whole section on him at some point. That weirdo guy that just does the anti-women videos in the gym constantly.
Sorry, and frankly, I don't really care. No offense, Gogman. His presence on the internet, though, is primarily that of a motivational workout guru. The point of this post is to show clips of him working out looking all buff and runny. However, for a certain audience, this TikTok is made more compelling if they're able to construct an enemy. If we start the clip out with some overzealous, on the verge of crying 19-year-old activist saying that fat phobia is racist, racist, those workout clips might hit just a little bit harder. There's drama there, right? Really? You're really saying that this is racist? How could it be? He's merely getting all pumped up. The question here, though, is this claim that fat phobia is racist, ergo fat phobes are racist, is it a position taken seriously by political actors who are versed in these ideas?
No.
And, well, no. There is a discussion to be had about the racist roots of changing perceptions of fat bodies, which is a matter of historical fact. However, that nuance is hardly captured by just telling someone that they're fat phobic and therefore they are racist. It just is a little bit unhelpful to do it this way if you're trying to get people to understand what you're talking about. With all that said, though, there's a reason that this...
Well, sometimes I just like calling them racist and winding them up, so that's sometimes my method, but not with that specific thing being said there.
This viral video has yet another character of a yelling young person, and that's because they're just easier targets to call woke cringe. Alright, next video.
If your chromosomes are XX and you're young, you menstruate. If you're XY, you don't.
Correct, but what about trans men and non-binary? We're
not
excluding
men.
a whole group of people.
They're women
that
dressed
menstruate.
as men. You are not a man.
Damn, that 5th grade teacher reveal is wild. That's a fucking downer, dude. Obviously, we know that people like this exist at every level of society, but something about this one just feels bad, bro. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't really feel like sitting here and arguing for the validity of trans people's existence. That, to me, is an argument that doesn't really need to be entertained. Either you're cool and normal, or you're like this guy. And with guys like this, I think personally that we just need to wait for them to die out. Okay, next video.
Yo, we're in store. Only on the left.
I have no idea what's going on in this one, but it's honest.
So most of these videos are trying to embarrass woke people, innit? Like, so really we're looking at woke people made to look ridiculous.
I like it. It's fun to watch for me. What are they doing? What are
It's
the
fun
noises?
to watch.
Is it crying? Is it moaning? Why are they in animal costumes? Feel free to fill me in if anyone knows. I couldn't find what this clip was originally from, but I am genuinely curious. But this is another instance of woke being a generalized caricature of the left. I know quite a few people that I consider to be on the left. I've never seen him do anything like this before, not even remotely. Is this style of protest reflected in any serious leftist political thought? Did Lenin put...
He's spot on, man. And this is something I say often, is like the examples they bring up, right? And the things that they try to say that the left are doing or woke people are doing, it's not actually having any impact in the real world, man. Even like on serious issues, like if we're talking about the guys that are like, you know, play the white victim position and be like, oh, you know, all these Muslim people are doing this, and this, and this is like taking over our country or whatever. Like, when you actually deep it, it's not actually having any impact on your country. Like, it's not having any impact on your life specifically. Men's rights groups who kind of say women are doing this, women are doing this. Like, in the real world, women are not having that kind of impact. So, I mean, and I'm talking a kind of way more bigger issue thing than, like, you know, I'll have to put up some proper examples. But then these silly little videos they bring up here obviously are not representative of anything of what they're writing in their captions.
Put out a pamphlet teaching workers how to roll around and groan and cry like baby elephants. No, he didn't, but maybe he should have. Not really sure how effective this protest was. Even still, this does look like a form of protest, right? Perhaps for animal rights or something. And protesting is still a political act, you know, that should be respected regardless of how silly it looks. And yes, this does look pretty silly to me. That doesn't mean they're wrong, though, or the point that they're trying to prove is invalid. It just means they look a little silly while they do it, in my opinion. Okay. Wow! I feel good.
Sam Smith.
I knew that I would now. I feel good. I knew that I would.
Oh my god! What? Like, what was the Madonna one? Like, so like, what is the big change in these photos?
I knew that I would now.
She got a haircut, put on a shirt, some sunglasses.
I feel good.
Dyed her hair, got some braids, put a blazer on, holds a microphone.
I knew that I would. Whoever made...
Okay, wearing a dress, go for it.
This one is tipping the scales a bit here, right? The before examples are professional red carpet photos, all done up and pimped out and whatnot. And the after wokeism, whatever that means, they're low quality, unprepared paparazzi photos or weird angles. You're cheating. Okay, that's cheating. You're doing a cheating. This kind of aesthetic political posturing is always very interesting to me because it could just be boiled down to these. I don't like these people how they look. They are ugly. To me, I don't think they're hot. That's my politics in a nutshell. Okay, looking back on it, this video is not politics. It's just it's saying ugly. That's not a real thought out political stance. It's just people saying this is woke and weird. And I don't know why I dove so deep into this, but here we are.
I hate woke people.
Why?
Because they're embarrassing and stupid, and it's clown world. I don't like clown world shit.
Okay, all right. Can't argue with that logic.
Because it's not real. We're not in a real world, okay? Let's be real here. Woke people are dumb.
This is like watching Chomsky in his prime. I'm compelled. So,
the irony, right? The irony.
Don't be afraid.
And everyone agrees with me too. So let's not even fucking start right now because everyone agrees with me. I have so many people who would think that, oh, maybe I'm woke, but they're not. And they DM me all the time like, oh my God, I so fucking agree with you, but I like can't say it because I'm like afraid. Like everyone agrees with me, so don't even fucking start, but let's go.
The silent majority thing is my favorite thing that weird people do. Everyone agrees with me, okay? There's just so much woke cancel culture that they keep it in the DMs. They don't tell anyone because they're scared. Not like me. I'm not scared, but they are. This is a totally...
Like every time I have any of these kind of arguments online, the claims, oh my God, everyone's telling me in my inbox that you're wrong, but they won't tell you because blah, blah, blah. Oh yeah, they really? Yeah, show me them. Where are they then? Who? Like who's saying?
Vacuous video. I don't even know why I included it. I just thought it was kind of embarrassing. I think I wanted to annoy myself and others because 'tis the season to give and receive.
You know what's funny right now is watching the hard.
Oh gosh, Bill Burr. Used to be a Bill Burr fan, and then he just went a bit right, should I say, instead of left.
I just thought it was kind of embarrassing. I think I wanted to annoy myself and others because 'tis the season to give and receive.
You know what's funny right now is watching the hardcore left walking away from their hardcoreness, you know? After they fucking took out so many innocent people, now they're doing their new thing is like, nobody got canceled. What are you talking about?
When he says that the left killed all those innocent people, is he talking about Stalinism? That's like usually what people say when they say that. Soviet Union, communism, 1,000 billion people dead. It's true, Marx said to do it. He said it in the first page of Capital. Go read it.
Oh God, another old person saying we can't even say this. It's like, no, you did do that. You did do that, you fucking cuss. Right?
Hey, swear word. Very naughty, Bill.
That is what happened. That is what happened. Right?
It'd be nice if he could be specific about who actually was really canceled. The biggest example I can think of what he's talking about, of big internet backlash to stand-up specials, is Dave Chappelle. And we all know just how canceled he was. Him and his $20 shagillion Netflix deal.
Never
Crystalia, maybe? Is that who he's talking about? People figured out that he was sexting minors as a 42-year-old and they stopped having him on their podcast. That's cancel culture, baby.
It's capitalism. I'm going to keep pointing this one out. Cancel culture is just capitalism. When you fumble the bag and you're not profitable, you are gone.
Don't let it get you. Also, he's still touring and his active podcast has 600,000 subscribers.
And when you have a podcast and a platform like Russell Brand and this guy here, and you don't need anything. You continue. You just continue. The only other people that I cancelled are people who stop.
Cancel culture.
We all told people they had to get vaccinated.
Bill, careful now.
And liberal left people flipped out if you didn't say they.
Oh!
And they tried to fucking end you. That's what they did. That is what they did. Now they're like, what are you talking about? Like your parents, right? When you go home for Christmas. And you're like, you know, every day you called me a dumb cunt, and it really affected my self-esteem. And they're always like, what? I never said that. You're crazy. Jesus Christ, just have some casserole.
Dude, this clip is just kind of embarrassing. Listen how quiet the crowd is. Pity laughs for a 20-year-long career comedian. It's sad, you know? Don't know what to say about it other than they just keep doing it. The comics keep doing the cancel culture thing. And man, it's been like 4 years of it. I'm so...
It's facts, man. It's so tired, man.
This guy's a funny guy. I've seen some of it.
Yeah, he was good, man. I'm saying he started out real good. Dave Chappelle, obviously one of the greatest of all time, you know what I'm saying? And it's like now he's just repeated the same special. They keep paying him for it, so it's like anti-woke comedy, anti-cancel culture comedy is just popular, I guess, but it's just so tired. I just, at one point, I didn't watch all the Dave Chappelle stuff for a while because I was kind of just like, I don't really want to sit and watch all just a whole hour of transphobia or whatever. And eventually I watched it, liked some of it, whatever. But then the last one I ain't watched. I just got to a point where it's like you're just doing the same thing over and over again.
There's specials that are pretty funny to me. So how does this happen? You just get old? I don't know. In the last week, people have been roasting this guy, Matt Rife, a comedian who just dropped a new special for it just being kind of bad. I'll play one of the most heavily criticized jokes, which was also the opener to the stand-up set.
There, and the hostess who like seats you at the restaurant had a black eye. A full black eye. And it wasn't like, what happened? Yeah, it was pretty obvious what happened. And we couldn't get over the fact that we're like, this is the face of the company? Like, this is who you have greeting people? And my boy who I was with was like, yeah, I feel bad for her, man. I feel like they should put her in the kitchen or something where nobody has to see her face, you know? And I was like, yeah, but I feel like if she could cook, she wouldn't have that black eye.
The problem with this bit is not that the subject matter is too dangerous. It's just, again, it's just not funny. This is a joke you'd hear in the back of the bus driving to 6th grade. It's unoriginal, and it's not funny to anyone who's lived on this earth for more than 12 years. Okay, editor Noah here. Watching this back, there's actually even more reasons why I think this joke sucks, and I kind of want to be a hater for a sec, because it's really annoying to me. First of all, his audience laughing at the setup line that she has a black eye.
The hostess who like seats you at the restaurant had a black eye. A full black eye.
As if that's like self-evidently funny. That's just kind of embarrassing. The first time he mentions how they need to put her back in the kitchen, immediately obvious what's gonna happen next. Come on, man, come on. You could do a better setup. You could set this up better. I'm not gonna give my 2 cents on how, because I'm not a comedian, but I am a hater. And the last thing, probably the worst of it all, is the assumption that the reason she has a black eye is because she can't cook, even when obviously you can have a black eye for a myriad of other reasons.
If she could cook, she wouldn't have that black eye.
I'm really not here trying to say that this is somehow some promotion of domestic violence or whatever. I think you can joke about dark topics, but I just don't think it's funny personally. All right, now back to the real time Noah. Anti-wokeness is a brand. It's a genre. But I still have yet to see a critique of wokeness or an anti-woke bit that is actually funny. If you know of one, let me know, because I'm always happy to have a giggle and a laugh and take criticism in stride as a wokist myself. All right, everybody, that's it for this video.
Yeah, man, big up, what's his name? Noah Sampson. That was quite cool, man. I'll look into him some more, and I'm gonna look into some more left-wing woke YouTubers to kind of check out.